Hi, my name's Heather Grace Bond, and I'm the creator of the MBLC YA, which is the young adult version of the Mindfulness Association's Mindfulness-Based Living course, which is the 8-week adult curriculum of the Mindfulness Association. I created the young adult curriculum as part of my PhD in education with the University of Aberdeen, and I've been researching its effects on around 200 Scottish school children. And I'm still writing up my results, and I have a lot of data analysing to do. But suffice it to say that it seems young people felt more optimistic after doing the course. They felt more interested in other people and what was going on for them. And also they felt closer to other people in their lives, which is kind of cool. And I think that this increased connectedness may have really important implications in the lives of young people. So I'm super excited to be doing this research. I've got another year or so to go, so I'm aiming to submit my thesis in September 2020. So why is the MBLC YA different from other adolescent curricula? I think that what makes it a little bit different is the ingredient of self-compassion, which the Mindfulness Association has always emphasised in adult trainings, which I think is really important. So I remember doing the 8-week MBSR. That was kind of my first introduction to mindfulness, and I remember having this feeling of seeing some of the more difficult thoughts and feelings and not really knowing what to do with those. So I think that bringing in this emphasis on what do we do when we notice a moment of difficulty? Well, we intend to bring this really genuine warmth and kindness to our experience. I think that could be one of the most important lessons that a young person could learn these days. And it certainly trumps simultaneous equations in my book. Apologies if there are any maths teachers out there. Maths is very valuable. The young adult curriculum differs from the adult curriculum in that it uses PowerPoint presentations to support it. So it's a 10-session curriculum. Each session is designed to be delivered in one school period. So around about 40 minutes of sort of workable time. But, you know, in after school clubs or sporting clubs or any other kind of youth clubs, you know, it's great if it can be delivered in 1-hour sessions. So the PowerPoint presentations are just designed to really support teachers in getting over some of the didactic teaching messages, which are simple on one level, but quite complex on another level. And so it's really useful, I think, to have some videos and little animations to support what we're sort of aiming to get across before we then do some practice. So still plenty of little practices dotted throughout the course. And I suppose it's important to say that in the teacher training for the MBLC YA, we don't want to churn out teachers who can just recite what's there in the teacher and student manuals. So our training pathway is just as rigorous for young people as it is for training to teach adults. I feel that's really important, and I hope that you feel that's important too, that we ensure that we're really embodied if we're going out and teaching young people how to work with their minds. So I think at the end of the day, young people will remember how we make them feel much more than what we say to them. So yeah, I think that's about all I'd like to say about the course right now and the training. If you want to read a bit more about the journey of creating the course and its structure, then I wrote chapter 6 in the Mindful Heroes book, which is Mindful Heroes, a story of journeys that changed lives, that's available at inspiredbylearning.eu if you want to read a little bit more. So that's enough from me. I would love to see you one day on the MBLC YA teacher training. Thanks for listening.